Hey everyone, what is going on? So we have another showcase for you today in the Ultra Premier Cup, this time taking a look at Chandelure. So Chandelure, it's a good one, it is a good one, it has Incinerate, definitely a powerful Pokemon, but it's super glassy, it is such a glass cannon, but it does hit like a truck. If you can get shields down, this ghost type glass cannon Pokemon will absolutely go to town. So let's see if that happens. It looks like Incinerate's coming out now though, maybe hoping to catch a Crush Chop. Gonna go ahead and shield. It was a Rock Slide. That would have probably KO'd. I mean, I'm telling you, this Chandelure is so glassy. But again, it's so powerful. This Shadow Ball would do a lot of damage. I imagine the Swampert will go ahead and shield this. But if not, it would do a lot. And it does go ahead and shield. So very nice shield by the opponent. Trying to get to another one. This Hydro Cannon gonna go ahead and KO this Chandelure. But that's okay. Gonna go ahead and bring in Venusaur to farm down. But the opponent switches into Gyarados. It's actually not a bad matchup for Venusaur. So they're gonna go ahead and throw the Frenzy Plant. It looks like, as you can tell, they want to switch into Snorlax. And that's because Venusaur obviously does have a better matchup against Swampert, of course, because Swampert being double weak to grass attacks, so Crunch going in. Now they're going to go ahead and switch into Snorlax. So Snorlax up a shield with Venusaur. Swampert is in the back. So we're going to go ahead and go for this Body Slam. See how much this does. Okay, I mean, one more Body Slam. They can definitely get to it. They could let this go and just definitely continue to farm up until they reach another Body Slam, and Snorlax will be able to get there. But the switch into Swampert. Swampert will go ahead and go for the Hydro Cannon. It could be enough to KO. I'm not really sure if it is. Let's see. No, not actually even enough to KO. The Body Slam coming out. Unfortunately, the switch time is not up quite yet. So we're going to have to go for that Body Slam. And this is actually a tough one because this Swampert is going to go ahead and look to farm down. No, a Body Slam is coming out. Snorlax hanging on. This Body Slam is going to connect, and it's not enough to KO. Oh, but the Venusaur comes in and snipes it. Beautiful play. Able to get to the Frenzy Plant. Holy cow. I thought that Swampert was going to be able to farm down and go for double Hydro Cannons against the Venusaur, which is what the plan was from the opponent, no doubt about it. But able to barely win that one, so that was a good game. Unfortunately, Chandelure didn't do much, but that's okay. Still able to win that game, so that's all that matters, right? So let's go ahead and move into the next game and see how it plays out. Okay, so we have Venusaur into Dragonite. So definitely not a good matchup. This team kind of struggles against Dragonite. Switching into Snorlax, in comes Machamp. This is going to be tough because Chandelure, if it lands a Shadow Ball, yeah, that will take out Dragonite. If not, do a lot of damage. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Maybe the Snorlax can pick up a shield from the Machamp at least. Try to get shields down. So we're going to go ahead and go for the first Body Slam. And you do get one shield. That's very nice. Probably... Oh no, going to go ahead and shield. I thought they were going to go ahead and let Snorlax go. But no, going to go ahead and shield. Just to get to another Body Slam. Going to go ahead and go for it. Unfortunately, this Body Slam is not enough to KO. So the Machamp could let it go. They do. Does do a lot of damage though, to be fair, right? Machamp will go for the Crush Chop. And Snorlax actually going to go ahead and double shield, trying to get shields down or take switch. So we'll have to see. Going to go ahead and farm down so Snorlax actually able to take switch. That is crazy. I thought Machamp was definitely going to be able to win switch there. But Snorlax double shielding, able to take switch. That is huge. Getting a good amount of damage against Dragonite. Although, again, not really the greatest situation. I mean, a Sludge Bomb will probably be shielded. We'll see. So Dragon Claw coming out. Going to add up against the Venusaur. Venusaur is going to go ahead and go for the bait. Going for the Frenzy Plant. I kind of like this bait because it's likely the Dragonite shields. No, they do not shield. That's really unfortunate. I thought they would shield because if you think about it, Gabe brought in Venusaur against Dragonite, which would tell me that there's something weak in the back to Dragonite, and of course it's a Chandelure, but the opponent didn't know that. But the opponent has Empoleon anyway, so this is going to be a good game. So that was a good play by the opponent to save the shield. If they used the shield, that Shadow Ball would have KO'd the Empoleon, but unfortunately didn't play out that way. So good game, but not able to win that one. That's okay. Chandelure, I feel like, is a very difficult Pokemon to use. I personally have never used one. Incinerate itself is difficult to use, but then you apply it to a Pokemon that's really, really squishy, really such a glass cannon. Going to be very difficult, I think. But, Cryogonal, I don't know. But either way, the opponent's actually just going to quit out. Okay, I don't know. Interesting match, but I want to say good game, but there was really not a game there. But that's okay. That's okay. Maybe the opponent didn't feel comfortable battling because they didn't feel like they had anything in the back that could handle some of those Pokemon. That's okay. So let's go ahead and move into the next one. See how Gabe plays this out. So it's going to be, well, the Venusaur into Togekiss. So good matchup. Looks like the Togekiss is staying in, which is really good. Going to go ahead and go straight Sludge Bomb. This is going to do a lot of damage. And who knows? Let's see if we see the shield. We do see the shield by the Togekiss. Venusaur should be able to get to another move. Let's see. No, Togekiss gets to a move first. Venusaur is going to go ahead and shield this because Flamethrower will probably do enough. It's just an Ancient Power, which is kind of what I thought it would be, but not really wanting to risk it. Obviously, this is a good matchup for Venusaur. Sludge Bomb will do a lot, and then Venusaur will be able to finish off that Togekiss. In comes Escavalier. The good thing about this is, well, first of all, there's a Chandelure in the back. But second of all, Venusaur really can't be farmed down, right? Because it is resisting counter. No, they're not going to farm it down. If they attempted to, they would have to either invest the shield or maybe take more damage, get very low. So now in comes Chandelure, and obviously that switches out into Swampert. In comes Snorlax, so this is fine. Chandelure does have to worry about the drill run, but as long as it keeps the shield, it should be okay. We'll see. So going to go ahead and just chip it away with this Body Slam attack. Swampert will go ahead and go for the Hydro Cannon. Snorlax, we know, is so tanky. We know it's going to be able to take it. Another Hydro Cannon coming out. Again, going to be able to take it. We might see a Snorlax event shield the next one. We'll see. We'll see, because this Swampert gets to the move so fast. Let's see if the opponent decides to shield this one as well, because Incinerate's not going to do much to Swampert. They do not shield it. Now they let the Snorlax go. They let the Snorlax go, because then one Incinerate should be enough from a Chandelure, right? To KO before they get to a Hydro Cannon, I think. Oh, the switch into Escavalier. Escavalier has the move. You have to shield it. Drill Run would do a lot. I don't think Swampert can get to a Hydro Cannon. We'll have to see, because if one attack is not enough to KO, they might be able to get to it. Going for the Flame Charge, this will get the shield. Now one Incinerate is definitely enough to KO, so they just have to get that off. Yep, because they got the boost with Flame Charge, right? I don't know if it would have been enough to KO if they didn't get that boost, so that was a good play going for the Flame Charge to ensure the knockout the next Incinerate. So yeah, good play. Good play. So let's go ahead and move into the next one. See how the next game plays out. Let me know if you guys have ever tried Chandelure. I know Zionic had used it with a lot of success. I personally, as I said, have never tried it out. Nothing against it. It's a good Pokemon, I think. It's very difficult to use. So Venusaur into Gallade. Okay, not really a good matchup. Going to switch into Snorlax. Snorlax has to watch out because that Gallade could go for close combat and then switch. So we may see a shield from the Snorlax. The Gallade is going to shield very nice. It could be a bait, but it could also be a close combat dip, which is what I think it's going to be. Yep, it's going to be close combat. They're definitely going to leave after this. And they bring in Swampert. Okay. So that is okay. Maybe chip away Swampert as much as possible and then farm down with Venusaur after the Snorlax goes down. So Snorlax will be able to get to one Body Slam. Another Hydro Cannon will be coming out though. But this Body Slam will, okay, add up. Very nice. Swampert is going to go ahead and go for that Hydro Cannon. This is going to be enough to KO, but again, bring in the Venusaur to farm down just to get a lot of energy. And Venusaur can take an Earthquake or a Sludge Wave, whatever move they have. So, oh, they don't even get to it. That is even better. Okay, they don't even have to take it. So in comes Gallade. Gallade is going to be hit with an onslaught of Frenzy Plants. Now, we may see a shield. This is going to do a lot. We do see a shield. Makes sense. Another Frenzy Plant coming out. That is huge. Let's go. This Frenzy Plant is going to be enough, I think. Yep, it is enough to KO. And now in comes Feraligatr. Oh, wow. Okay, that's awesome because this Frenzy Plant is coming out. Plus that Feraligatr has Ice Fang, which is not good for the Venusaur. But it's good for the Chandelure, but the Feraligatr goes down anyway. So, great game to both trainers, but Gabe was able to take that one. Oh man, Chandelure. Okay, well, Chandelure didn't really do anything that game, I guess. But okay, so we're going to move into another game. And I want to say this is the last battle of the video, but I guess we'll find out. I think it is. But let's see. I think Chandelure or other Incinerate users are probably best used when shields are down or when you have a shield advantage, because then you could just go to town. You don't have to worry about your charge moves being shielded. Incinerate's going to be doing a lot of damage, right? But it looks like this next game is going to, unfortunately, error out. Yep. We don't have a whole other set for you. The video's almost ending. Maybe he's just doing one extra game. Yeah. Shoot. Okay, here we go. So, Venusaur into Gallade. Okay, another Gallade matchup. Gonna go ahead and switch into Snorlax. Gallade is staying in, so we might see the same thing. Close combat dip. I guess we'll find out. Will the Snorlax shield this? They do shield it. It is close combat. And they... Oh, Body Slam coming out. Okay, Body Slam able to come out. This Gallade is debuffed, so we'll probably see a shield. We do see a shield, and then they leave into Empoleon. Okay, so Empoleon, this is actually not bad because Superpower is going to be doing a lot of damage to the Empoleon. So that's actually not bad at all. Look at that damage. So Empoleon not going to be able to farm down. They do throw an attack. And at least you're not having that Empoleon on the Chandelure. That's really important. So Snorlax goes down. Going to go ahead and farm down with Venusaur, which is the correct play. Because now Venusaur will have an attack ready to go against that Gallade. Even though Gallade is dishing out super effective damage, it's only dishing out super effective damage with Confusion. Both of the charge moves are resisted, although Venusaur is very low. But I'll be able to get off Frenzy Plant. And 2 Confusions went through, but I believe Venusaur can get to a second Frenzy Plant. We do see a shield there. Yeah, we see a second Frenzy Plant before the Venusaur goes down. This is huge because Gallade is out of shields. So there we go. And now switching into Chandelure against Dragonite. Oh, they don't switch out. Goes down. But a Shadow Ball should be enough. Look how much damage Chandelure is taking, but it shouldn't matter. I think Shadow Ball is enough to KO the Dragonite. I mean, it's got to be. Chandelure has such a high attack. Oh my gosh. Wow, look how much damage that did, knocking out that Dragonite in one hit. And that will be it for this one, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Have a good day. Bye.